This is a fabulous machine, a glute kickback. Be aware of all of the moving parts so that you can adjust it to your height. So I'm going to get Jordan to adjust the foot pad at the bottom. And then to help Jordan get in, we have got the handle clipped all the way down. But now that she's in the machine, we're actually going to bring it up and clip it into the numbers on the machine. What we want to do is get in a position where you've got a really straight spine and your hips are bent at the hip pad. So you're gonna take a breath in to prepare and an out breath every time you push back. In the most contracted position, not only do you want to use an out breath to get there, but you want to hold that position for 2 seconds. The goal is to squeeze the glute. Good, take a big breath in, just to there, and exhale to push. Good, and shrink this at the same time. Nice. When you do this move, it's really important that you use an out breath, and every time you push back and squeeze, you also imagine you're pulling your belly button away from the bench. Because what we don't want is movement through your lumbar spine. We don't want any movement through the pelvis. If you start to move from your pelvis, you'll start to feel your lower back fire up, and we don't want that at all when we do this exercise. So as you're doing kickbacks, if you feel your lower back taking a lot of the brunt, it's going to be one of two things or both of these two things. Either it's too much load, or you're just not focusing on using an out breath and pulling your belly button away from the bench. You might physically be touching the bench with your belly button, but if you just think of drawing your belly button away from the bench, that can be enough to tighten your core. And we need core and glute to work together to synchronize and to co-contract to get the most out of this move. So I'm going to get George to go to the other leg. When you're changing legs, you have to shift your body weight from one side of the machine to the other. But then you want to get back into that setup again. So see how she's holding the handles so that she can keep this long spine. She takes a breath in to prepare, and as she kicks back, she uses an out breath. You just want to pause that in range and squeeze the glute. You want to get that brain to body connection. Good, George. Take a breath in and out breath, shrink the waist. Yes, good, good. She's got the shakes, she's working hard. And shrink, yes. So when you do this exercise, focus on shrinking your waist and contracting your core, because your glute's only going to get the stimulation if you're solid through your core.